Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Fireman ETV, and I'm back at it, back again with another video. As you can see, man, I'm on a roll, man. I am going in. Like I said, I'm uploading every day this week, Monday through Friday. So with that being said, today's video, you can see in the title, is 5 misconceptions about firehouses. We're gonna talk about those little details that y'all assume or things that people don't know, so it can be informative, or it can just clear up some stuff that you already think you know. So, man, I want to shout out to the Fire Squad. They've been showing a lot of love. I've been getting a lot of great feedback from a lot of different people. So, I just want to be consistent. So, if I want to grow and be more involved, I want to do that for y'all. So, with that being said, man, we're going to break down these 5 things about firehouses. So, with that being said, man, I just want to do this intro outside because it's really beautiful. I'm going to come back out here after the video. But, yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all in the next clip, man. Let's get to number 1. Number 1 is... we slide down the pole, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we slide down the pole, go to the rug, we throwing our stuff there real quick and all that good stuff. It's some truth to certain details of that, but it's also some false things to that. A lot of firehouses right now don't have them. From the story I heard, because I was curious myself. So when I was, first, new on the job, I think I'm about to slide down this pole 20 feet in the air and, you know what I'm saying, go to these calls. So a situation happened, and I'm not gonna say no names, but basically a fireman, he slid down that pole, he hurt his ankle, so guess what? He can't be helpful on the call, and just etc. Things just fell in line horrible for that guy. So I assume that's why a lot of firehouses don't have them, because of that situation. And I heard it was complaints about it in general, it's just a dangerous thing. But a lot of people, I heard it's a few firehouses. I want to go to one day, to see how it looks myself, because I never actually did. I seen people do it on video. We had one at the Fire Academy, so I did see that. So I did see one. I just never used it personally. I just got this little phobia. Not really a phobia, I'm not scared, but I think after a while I'll be okay. But what if you slide down and it kind of, catch your face and that burning feeling, just that, that's a steel pole, burn your skin, blah, blah, blah. Rub your skin too hard, kind of give you that little abrasion, that little, that bad feeling, whatever. But yeah, that's a misconception that people have. These firehouses, y'all slide down this pole real fast. We get ready fast, with the clothes and stuff, because fires are important. We're just trying to help and all that good stuff. So that is number 1. I hear that a lot because, people just walk up to me, ask me that when they find out I'm fine. Y'all be sliding down those poles and stuff? Is this scary sliding down? I wouldn't know because I never did it, but we're gonna get into number 2, y'all. Number two is everybody feels we're never at work because we don't have your normal schedule, which I understand. You might see me more often than you might see a normal person that do their 9 to 5, and that's fine. But for me, I do work a lot, in my opinion. But at the same time, compared to other people, it's not the same. The reason why I say it's a lot is because it's a 24-hour shift. It's like you miss a whole entire day. You leave out 6 in the morning, you come back the next morning at 6 something, maybe 7, maybe even 8. I done did a 48-hour straight shift before recently. So, I mean, just to be gone for 2 days, I still feel as if it could be a grateful feeling for people to be like, man, you get to go home at the end of the day. Or you can look at it like, you can work these long hours like I do, and still have the rest, like a full day to yourself. You can chill, maybe like that. So I get 1 day on, 2 days off, and on the 4th day I get 5 days off, and I get furloughs, which are a beautiful thing. I explain that in a separate video. But this is number 3, right? Yeah. No. This is number 2. We're gonna get into number 3. The reason, I wrote them down. The reason I wanted to talk about this specifically because people think like, man, you never at work and you get paid all that money. Now, it's times where I had 2 fires in one day, and I had a stab victim, and I didn't go to sleep the whole time. I had a fire in the morning, we stayed there for like hours, maybe 6, 7 hours. Still had a few runs in between, so I was barely at the firehouse. There's times where people go have firehouses where they're never at their firehouse, like never. So it is a struggle, man. You earn the money on certain days. So I just want to be clear with that so people can understand, because I know people are curious about certain things, and I want to be the one to tell you. So make sure y'all subscribe to your boy Fireman ETV. I am a fireman. This is not just like, oh, some corny way to say fire. But yes, we do work, and on those days where it get hectic, it's times where you never at the firehouse, you don't sleep, all that good stuff. So yeah, man, yeah, check out the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot more coming. Check out the feats. But yeah, man, that is number 2. We're gonna get into number 3 in a second. Stay tuned. Number 3. As you can see, man, I'm moving around the house. I want to have a little fun. Just sitting still all day, just be like doing the same routine over and over. So I just want to switch it up. Hopefully y'all enjoying my new approach to my video for today, man. Which, like I said, I'm uploading every day this week. So this number 3 is a funny one. I just want to have a little fun because a lot of people always say this as a joke because they see it in movies, TV shows, etc., etc. Some people already know what I'm talking about. If you're a fireman and you're on my channel, I'm sure their family, friends might have said this. But number 3 is we save cats out of trees. To this day, and I've been doing it 3.5 years, maybe almost 4. It's never been a situation where I saved any animal at all right now. So I'm not saying that I won't. I heard people say they did it, you know, they was driving past and they like waved them down. And can you get your ladder off of there and help me get my cat down, or whatever animal it may be. So I've heard stories before, but me specifically, or people that I know personally, at least if I had a conversation with them about it, never happened. Never saved a cat out of a tree, never saved no specific animal unless we was at a fire. I've seen people save dogs. I was at fires, but I'm spraying water, so I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my own thing. So the people that save people, you know, grab people out of fires or whatever the case may be, whatever your role is for the day, because we have roles through each day. I've seen animals get saved out of a fire, but not specifically cats out of a tree, man. But I had to lay that one down. That's number 3 because, you know, it is what it is. That's what people think, and I want to clear it up for you guys so you guys can understand. When you see your local firemen, some places they don't just do it. You know, if they do it at other cities and states, I don't know, ask them. But for me, Chicago Fire Department, Fireman ETV, not at all. We don't do that, man. We do more important things. So yeah, man, that was number 3. We're gonna get into number 4 in a second, man. I'll let y'all in a second. Woo! Number 4. This is one that I get all the time. Not really in a sense of everybody just walk up to me and say it, but when they find out, I always get it every once in a while. And I don't know how long it's gonna last. Nobody told me about this part. Everybody always asking, oh, how much money you make? How much? So number 4 is, man, everybody thinks you're just rich. They don't say, oh man, you're doing good for yourself. Or you're doing all right, man. You're doing better than what you was before. You're rich. They use that word rich. Now, rich can be deciphered in a lot of different ways, but that's a misconception for me because you got people that's wealthy, you have people that invest, and people do different things. Yeah, we well off. You know, it depends on how people spend their money. And in the category, if you're working, I don't think rich applies to you unless you're doing something you really like and you rich at heart. You know what I'm saying? On a metaphorical way. But rich financially, where you gotta sit back and don't worry about nothing, that's category rich. So people ask me that. A lot of probably kids might ask me because I still volunteer my old job. So they might ask me, a little bit hot, man. I turned on my air so I can hear it in the background. But anyway, that was number 4. People think we rich because, you know, they see on TV shows and movies, oh, this person getting this amount of money. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Some people just upgrade their lifestyle and it just kind of fit the formula for the, you know, for that. So it looks up an echelon, but at the same time, like I said, you got Firehouses. People work really, really hard for that money. You be like, now you earn that. There's people that do a lot of big fires. They just, you know, they getting called for overtime. They might do 48s. I've seen people do 72 hours straight. And I heard it was more than that at times. People work the whole week straight. So it's times where if somebody earning all of this huge money, they might be just earning it. Don't think it's just, you know, easy sometimes. So number 4 was important. I want to be clear and be sure with people because you also don't want to just be throwing that stigma on people. So every time they see a fireman, oh yeah, you got some money. You know, just because of their job titles, people that don't have money, or people might be owed money and they got to pay money back. People in with house situation. There's a lot going on with a lot of firemen. You know, you hear stories. So yeah, man, rich ain't the word. I would just say well off. That's how I would categorize it. For me, I'm blessed and I'm well off and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. By the way, all of those go with my number 4. When people say, oh, you're rich. So we're gonna get into the final one. The final one is important. So I want y'all to stick around for the final 5th one. So I'll holler at y'all in the next clip, man. The sun going crazy back here. Hopefully y'all can see me good. But number 5 is, y'all ready for number 5, man? Hit that like button, y'all ready for number 5. That's a spider web right there. I ain't about to cross that. The sun going crazy. But the sun is good for the skin. But anyway, man, number 5 is we move slow to calls. Now that's preferably for the ambulance. I heard people say fire trucks as well because, you know, they kind of, you see how slow, quote unquote, they leave from the firehouse. Remember, you got to remember every piece of equipment ready for anything, you know, so you got to have everything like specifically together. It can be a situation you never dealt with before and you're like, oh, I got to grab this, and people running around. You got people way upstairs. People might be taking a shower. People might be at their car. People might be asleep. You know, it could be any situation. It could be 2 in the morning. You ain't got no, people might sleep the way that they sleep because we do sleep at the firehouse. So it can be a list of different things why people don't make it down to the area on time. And if you at a firehouse, or if you work in a firehouse or know somebody, you're not going to be specifically just in ready mode specifically all day. It's going to be times where you kind of chilling and you kind of wind it down like ain't nothing happening, then boom, you get that crazy moment where you got to hop up and be like, oh, I got to go get ready, I got to do this. It could be 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you half sleep, you like confused, you don't know what's going on. You sometimes you be like, oh, I'm at the firehouse, oh my God. Then you got to run, you got to throw in all your stuff. So it can be various amount of reasons why you slow. Now the ambulance I hear the most complaints about. I'm not going to get into super specific because firehouses have ambulances. Some of them, not all of them. That's another thing, because people will say, I seen a firehouse off the street, but they assume that an ambulance is stationed there, and they won't be. So I wanted to clear up that misconception, and that was important. It's kind of funny because people think like it can be a non-serious situation. That's the funny part. But when it's serious and it's slow, there's people that might be slow. I'm not gonna judge because I'm not at every firehouse, but I see certain things, and I just wanted to clear that misconception up. Oh, y'all slow going to calls. I was out here waiting for 20 minutes. It could be traffic. You got people that drive crazy. Come on, man. Y'all driving your cars all the time. For the people that drive out there, y'all in y'all cars all the time, and y'all see how crazy people drive. Y'all think they just stop driving like that when it comes to us? There's times where we had a siren on and people just don't move. They just be sitting there looking or whatever, or they be like just shocked, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, like get out the way. Like, so it's times all of these different things happen, and that can cause for the slowness for the fire truck, the engine, or the ambulance. And yeah, engine and truck are 2 different things. A lot of people don't know that. The engine holds the water, the truck has mostly the ladders and the tools. They do 2 different jobs. So yes, man, there's a lot more things that y'all don't understand, but I want to get these quick 5 out for y'all to understand. Hopefully this was informative. Hopefully y'all got some clarity on a lot of different things and was able to, like, you know what I mean, just grasp on something for the day. You know, everybody needs a little knowledge every day. Don't go to sleep if you ain't learned nothing, you feel me? So with that being said, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video overall. I will be dropping in more videos just in general, man. I just want to be more consistent, and I have been doing that, and I'm proud of myself, and I appreciate the people that's out there support me. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, man, I will be back tomorrow with a Storytime Thursday, so y'all don't want to miss that. Yes, man, it's your boy Fireman TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. You know the vibes, and I'll let y'all in the next one, man. Peace.